right, we got the new replacement one in, but let me tell you, it's not looking very good. This whole corner is taped up, the whole corner. So that means this whole side was blown out, as you can see. It looks like the whole thing may have gotten wet. Just lots and lots of damage on this box. So let's take a look. Just pick the box straight up. Did I tape it down? Okay, that's fine. Look at that. This whole side of the styrofoam is blown out. The plastic's not even all the way on the unit. Now, I'm not saying it's not going to work. I'm just saying, yeah, look, this corner's cracked and damaged. And that's why I'm filming this. I want everyone to see. I understand things happen, but this is supposed to be a brand new replacement unit, and it looks like it was thrown somewhere. Look at that. It's supposed to actually clip down like that. All you gotta do is touch it. All right, it does have the case in there, the lid. I don't know if you can see this. See that gap right there? And then as you come down here, there's no gap. This whole lid is shifted over. Look at that. I can't even push it over. It's touching here. Look at that. It hits. This whole lid is shifted over, which means this hinge, yeah, you can actually see where it's bent. You can see this is bent up, and then this pin is out. You can see where this hinge is bent down. You see that? You can see. So look at that. Compared to the other one that's completely straight. You can see how it's completely straight right here. Look at this one. It curves down. I can put my finger over the hinge. It's supposed to touch. Look at that. A little bit of play, which is normal. It's just bent. It's all bent up. Well, looks like Iceco is going to be getting another phone call from me. This is ridiculous. Stay tuned. All right, I know the audio is horrible. I just got off the phone with Iceco. They accepted blame. They said the shipping department likely did this. You know, it happens from time to time, which it does. So I have not plugged this in. He asked me to verify that it works, and then they can ship me out some replacement parts. Because the rest of it is fine. Like, I don't see any other damage. I'm gonna look it over really good. I sent them pictures and a video, but like everything else seems to be just fine. Like this lid is fine. You know, it works correctly. So I'm gonna plug it in for the very first time, and we're gonna see. So I have this plugged in back there. You can see it's plugged in, that light's on. Plugging it in. We have a beep. The screen lit up for just a second. Let me get situated here. Hey, It's alive. It is alive. So I hear the compressor is on. We have lights inside. So it does come on. So we're gonna let this run for a few minutes. I'm not exactly sure. I'll have to look in the manual. I didn't realize that these had the little battery inside, but either way, I'm gonna set it to a temperature, let it run for a little while. If it works, call them back and get this result. Okay, we're boxing everything back up. It works. It works really well. They came on, does everything, cycled through all the stuff. I knew I wouldn't get it to, if I had some sort of external microphone, then I could probably record it for you guys, but there is compressor whine like crazy, like very audible, very annoying. There's no way you could sleep in a tent with this running even outside the tent. You gotta make sure you put the silica gels back in there. Put the cover, what is in here? What is going on? I guess it's just the zippers. Anyway, there's just no way that you could sleep with that compressor whine. It was horrible. You know, they were going to ship me a new lid and everything, but after the compressor whine, I called them and said, hey, look, it works, but, you know, and she said, well, you still have the box? And I was like, well, I've got what's left of it, so I'm going to tape it up. They're going to send me the return form. I'm going to return a second Iceco VL60. It's a great fridge. We actually want to have this set up all the time at the house and just keep, you know, beverages and popsicles on one side in freezer mode and just basically have it ready to go all the time. But we have to have one that works, that's not damaged, and doesn't have compressor whine. I don't know if you guys have ever heard compressor whine, or some people call it like coil whine. And it could be, it just depends on where it's coming from. It could be coming from an electric motor. It almost sounded like mine was coming from the fan. The electric fan was whining really loud, but after talking to her and my wife was reading over some posts, it's a known issue, and I brought it up as a known issue, and she said, yeah, it was. I guess they thought they had it corrected. So I guess we're going to be in for installment 3 on the Iceco stuff as we go through this again. I brought up shipping. With shipping, I'll go over a little more in another video. I shipped this, my last one I shipped back, they had it in like a day and a half. I'm in Arizona, they're in California, and I think it was no more than 2 days. Like, I shipped it, and like the morning after the next day, they had it. Whenever they do the return shipping for my units back to me, I could drive there and pick it up faster. Like, it's crazy how long it takes. So I did bring that up. I will say this right now, so far customer service is phenomenal. They want to do whatever it takes to make me happy and to get us a working unit that doesn't have compressor whine, it doesn't have a broken lid area and stuff like that. But I just want a working fridge freezer. And so that's the goal. This has turned into be kind of an adventure that I'm going to share with you guys until we get this figured out. So stay tuned yet again for episode 3 on the Iceco trilogy.